What is going on, everybody in the YouTube stratosphere? All right. Yes, everybody. It is the day after the Miami Hurricanes get humiliated by Pitt. Hey, CJ, welcome to the stream. Hurricane T2Y says we're still ass, but yet you're the one not making a bowl game because of us. Once again, we ruined your season. You remember 2017, right? Fast forward to 2022, you get humiliated on your own field 42-16. And yet, once again, we still have more ACC championships than you. Pathetic. 19 seasons now in the books for Miami and 0 ACC championships. Fuck the Hurricanes. We humiliated Miami. And you guys, and this is the funny thing. You guys said if you had Tyler Van Lesbian in the whole entire time playing the game, you would have won. No, you wouldn't have. Tyler Van Lesbian threw an interception straight to a linebacker who returned it 70 yards. That should tell you how ass your team is. We're going to a bowl game. You're not, Miami. Suck on this. Canes down. You ain't shit. And exactly, CJ, Pitt won an ACC championship before Miami. Well, what up with that? What up with that? 19 years in the ACC, Miami, and you still have not won what's called the weakest conference in the world. Oh my God, it's so weak, but yet the great Miami Hurricanes have never won it. Matter of fact, the last time you even had a shot at the ACC championship, who ruined it? Who ruined your season from there on out? You made it to the ACC championship, but did you win it? No. You lost it. And then you lost your New Year's Six bowl game right after that. And then right after that season, Miami went back to being what they've always been, mediocre. And yet you guys want to call us mediocre, and we just whooped your ass. Exactly. And we beat Duke. We beat Duke, Hurricane. What up with that? We beat Duke. You guys didn't. You guys lost by 24 to Duke. We beat Duke. It doesn't matter if it was by 2 points. We did something you couldn't do once again. No ACC titles. Oh, Miami. I don't get it. When is the U going to be back? When is you going to be back? Okay? That is the question all Hurricane fans should be asking themselves. When is the U going to come back? Well, I'll tell you this. It's not going to be because of Ed Reed. Even Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson can't even save your sorry ass. Hell, Ray Lewis wouldn't even be able to save your sorry excuse for a program. And don't you sit up there and try to trash Pitt when we have been more successful in the ACC since joining the ACC than you have. Okay, oh my God, you won a couple of bowl games here and there that may have been of some importance. But the problem is you still cannot win the conference title of the weakest conference out there. Come on, go ahead. Sorry about that, everyone. Stupid cat. I definitely think Tyler Van Lesbian is going to transfer for sure. Tyler Van Lesbian is definitely transferring. Hell, what if Keaton Slovis doesn't return and Tyler Van Lesbian comes to Pitt? He would actually have a better shot at being more successful. Tyler Van Lesbian. Definitely, CJ. And see, that's the funny thing about Tyler Van Dyke's name. I'm surprised that nobody actually put 2 and 2 together yet. But where are you, Hurricane T2I? Where's all that shit you were talking, Hurricane? You said Miami's back. Miami isn't even making a bowl game. Oh, you guys lost Jeff Sims to the portal? Oh, man. Oh, man. I still think you guys should keep your coach that took over as head coach. I really do think you guys should keep him as the head coach. He's done great things for Georgia Tech, stepping up. You guys were only projected to win 3 games. You won 5, and you even beat us. Granted, we were down 10 to 11 starters, and I don't care who you are. If you're down 10 to 11 starters and you're not Alabama, you're going to get your ass whooped or lose to somebody you shouldn't. And I congratulate Georgia Tech. I actually have no hatred towards Georgia Tech because, I mean, for one, we beat them 4 times in a row. It was due sometime sooner or later. Georgia Tech, to me, was probably more underrated than they should have been. I actually thought Georgia Tech was better than a lot of the bottom teams in the ACC. I mean, I know that's not really saying much, but, you know, I'm just trying to get props where I see it. Yeah, I thought you guys should have kept Brent Key. Damn, why? Why? Damn. But yeah, guys, Pitt humiliates Miami. Absolutely humiliates Miami. Pitt wins 42-16. Keaton Slovis was 18 for 28 for 256 yards, 3 touchdowns and 1 interception because his arm got hit as he was throwing. Israel Abanikanda once again had a 100-yard game, his 6th straight 100-yard game. He was 15 for 111 yards and 2 touchdowns. Jared Wayne had his best game of his whole entire career. He was 11 catches for 199 yards with 3 touchdowns. Absolutely torched Miami's secondary, or lack thereof. I did pick 2 players of the game for Pitt. Dayon Hayes, 5 tackles, 3 tackles for a loss with 3 sacks. And also Jared Wayne. As you guys know, he had 11 catches for 199 and 2 touchdowns. Now, Jared Wayne has a decision to make. Will he return to the Pitt football team? Because he does have 1 more year of eligibility. And I pray to God that he does. I also, believe it or not, pray that Keaton Slovis returns, because he also has another year of eligibility. But I do not think Jared Wayne is going to return. I think he's done enough to warrant getting drafted, whether it be a late round or an early round or at all. I think he has done enough to get drafted. However, I also do think he could benefit from another year in Frank Cignetti's offense, which, by the way, Pitt fans out there, we do not need to fire Frank Cignetti. We went 8-4. We humiliated Miami in the passing game. And that's what you guys wanted. You guys got what you wanted. And he's been doing that the whole entire year. Believe it or not, there are times throughout the year where we threw the ball more than what we ran the ball. But y'all want to focus on last year and try to compare that to this year, not knowing how fucking stupid that is. Kenny Pickett is doing the best that he can with the Steelers. All right, and that sorry-ass excuse for a pro football team. No offensive line, no run game, receivers can't catch. The defense gives up too many big plays. The Steelers are trash, and they are destroying Kenny Pickett bit by bit. Not because he's getting sacked or throwing interceptions. It's because nobody on that team is playing as a team but Kenny Pickett. Kenny Pickett has done it all. He is the reason why they even won their last game. Miami has to be already done with Cristobal, CJ. Like, look, I'm sorry. When you fail to make a bowl game your first season, I want to give you an excuse. However, Mario Cristobal is not one of those coaches, nor is Miami one of those programs full of 3-star talent. They are full of 4-star and 5-star talent. There is no way Miami should have missed a bowl game this year. They should be the ones playing Clemson in the ACC championship. But are they the ones playing Clemson in the ACC championship? No. Because of the Pittsburgh Panthers, once again, we ruined Miami's season. Miami is not going to a bowl game. Thank you, John Kelly. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for also stopping by, John Kelly. How's your day going? Well, CJ, that would probably that would be a downgrade to Miami if they were to hire or say, Kitty, get back there. Yes. If they were to fire Cristobal and hire Jeff Collins, then obviously the administration at Miami would not give a fuck about football anymore. they would lose recruits. They would lose a whole bunch of stuff, okay? And now is the time for Pitt and Pat Narduzzi to go after some of Miami's recruits, okay? Because they took one of our recruits, Henry Parrish. Henry Parrish was originally recruited to Pitt and committed to Pitt before he flipped to Miami. And I'm sorry, Mr. Parrish Jr., that was the worst fucking decision you could have ever made, because now we made you look like a moron. Exactly, John Kelly. How the fuck could you poach kids the way you did and still, and I mean still, miss a bowl game? Miami, you guys have all this talent. I don't fucking get it, Miami. You have all this talent. We don't have that much talent, okay? There are players on our team that have a speck of talent, all right? Most players on the Pitt Panthers have a speck of athletic ability, okay? But that's not to knock down any player, because I don't know every single player. But to me, the only decent players on this team were Kalijah Cansey, Servassier Dennis, and Jared Wayne, along with Izzy Abanikanda. Okay? 2 offensive players, 2 defensive players. All right? Our kickers are not that great. Punters are fucking horrible. We do tend to give up big plays, but we were nowhere near as bad as we were last year. Well, CJ, here's the thing. For a program like Georgia Tech, I don't know if you guys want to gloat about that, because sorry to John Kelly, but West Virginia is horrible. I know we barely beat them, but I firmly believe if we were to play them right now, we would humiliate them. Absolutely humiliate West Virginia. Oh, yeah. You guys do have some good wins, John Kelly. Definitely. I didn't see you beating Oklahoma State. I saw you beating Oklahoma. I saw you beating Virginia Tech. Baylor, I wasn't too sure about. But yeah, guys, Pitt absolutely humiliated Miami. I mean, 42-16, y'all. What else do you want from the Pitt Panther fan, or from the Pitt football team, Pitt fans? By all means, we should have been in the place Miami is in right now, not going to a bowl game. The way Pitt has played this season, I was really concerned we would not make a bowl game. But guess what? We're 8-4. We don't do that after having a successful season like we did last year. Usually Pitt will go back to 6-6, or barely, or not even making a bowl game. Oh, damn. Oh, man. Oh, and that's another thing, John Kelly. What happened to JT Daniels being your savior? He got benched for Garrett Green. which is who you guys should have started at quarterback in the beginning. I told you guys JT Daniels was not going to pan out. Yes, he had a couple of good games against Pitt and some other teams, but really, what has JT Daniels done? Nothing. Honestly, for a while, I thought Georgia Tech, or no, sorry, for a second, I thought Georgia Tech just maybe pull off an upset against Georgia. Okay. I'm not going to lie. I was actually pulling for Georgia Tech to do that only because I feel bad for Sea Dog. You know, he is a very passionate fan of a team who sucks. There's no other way of putting that any other any other way. There's no other way of putting that, basically. John Kelly says, I'm guessing he got hurt and played with low confidence. That may be very much true with JT Daniels. Oh man. But anyway, guys, enough about Pitt and Miami. Let's talk about what the rest of the ACC has done. Oh, well, well, I'm not hoping. For your sake, I hope you guys, do find a better quarterback. I don't hope you beat Pitt. After that, I don't care what you do. Oh, oh man, we'll get to that later. Here is here is my biggest surprise as far as upsets go, in my opinion. Duke beating Wake Forest. Okay. I did not have Duke winning this game. I did not think Duke would win this game. But I should have had more confidence in the Blue Devils to win this game because, to be honest, they are a better team than Wake Forest. All right. Sam Hartman, you're not the quarterback everybody overhypes you to be. Okay. You never were. Look at last year's ACC championship, Sam Hartman. We sacked you 5 times, intercepted you 4 times, with one of them being a pick 6. Sorry, Sam Hartman, but you're not NFL talent, and you're probably really going to be working at Kinko's for the rest of your life. Duke beat Wake Forest 34-31. What up with that? What the fuck is up with that? Huh. Huh. Duke, I got to give you guys a lot of credit. You guys have an 8-win season, 8-4. You guys have gone 8-4. honestly, John Kelly, I honestly think Maryland should move to the ACC if we were to lose anybody, but not lose enough people to disband. I think we should move, or Maryland should move to the ACC. I really do. I really think Maryland should be in the ACC. I think if Pitt played Maryland on a regular basis or more often, it could become a rivalry. Pitt versus Maryland. I seriously think that could be a rivalry. Yes, CJ, I was just getting to that. Yeah, I was just getting to that. Syracuse beat Boston College 32-23. This game should have not even been close, Syracuse. Boston College is one of the worst teams in the entire ACC, top 3. And you allowed them to drop 23 points and over 300-something yards of total offense. Okay? Syracuse, you are not the team everybody thought you were. Hell, we even beat you, Syracuse. Okay? What said is said. Oh man, sorry about the troll in the chat, everybody. Don't know where they came from. Not somebody we're gonna worry about. Yeah. Clemson versus South Carolina. The game everyone is talking about the most that I see. South Carolina pulls off the shocker. Upsets Clemson 31-30. Okay. Did not see that coming. Did not think South Carolina was going to be able to keep that close. Oh man. And then North Carolina turns around and loses to NC State. And I get that you beat us Tar Heels, but the fact that you not only lost to NC State, but you also lost to Georgia Tech 2 years in a row, what does that really say about you? Come on now. North Carolina, you're not as good as everyone is hyping you out to be, okay? I do not think you're a good team. I think you are a lucky team. You are a team that has gotten off of winning or has gotten by winning close games. Sure, you beat us 42-24, but let's not remember we were whooping your ass a good portion of that game before the injuries started to pile up. North Carolina, you're not as good as you think you are. You're just not. Georgia Tech lost to Georgia 37-14. Everybody knows that. And then Florida became state champions of Florida when they beat Florida. Florida State beat Florida 45-38. So Florida State has beaten Florida, Miami, and yeah. The only 2 schools that matter in the state of Florida, UCF and USF, you guys are just, afterthoughts of, what you think you are, but you're not anything great. Oh, damn, CJ. Hey, well, at least you guys were able to do what we weren't able to do, and that's beat North Carolina. However, also, let's not forget, this is Mac Brown's first win over Pitt since being at North Carolina. His first and only win since being at North Carolina, everybody. Ha! And CJ, guess who ended UCF's home game, or guess who ended UCF's regular season winning game streak? The Pittsburgh Panthers. We should be state champions, okay? Because the last time we played USF, we beat the hell out of them. The last time we played Miami, we beat the hell out of them. The last time we played UCF, we beat them. We are state champions of Florida. Well, by Clemson standards, John Kelly, that kind of is a down season. Oh, I keep seeing that everywhere. CJ, FSU is the SEC West champions. Oh, man. Anyway, guys, I'm actually going to end this live stream on that note. I just wanted to do a recap of what happened yesterday, and good luck to both Clemson and North Carolina in the ACC title game. Fuck you, Miami. Canes down. And I will see you guys next time.